Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13, the show, and we have got the Atlanta Braves franchise. This is a huge game because whoever wins this game is going to be sitting pretty on top of the National League East. You can see both teams are 8-3. I've lost one game to the Nationals, and I've won a game. So this is the last game of the series. It's going to be huge. So I have a lot of reasons to win this one, and I have a lot of desire to win this one as well. All right, so to get the game started off here, we've got Johnson up at the plate. He's going to hit this one into the gap in right center. So I'm going to go ahead and round first. I'm going to head to second, especially when we see that they can't make the play in the outfield. So this is good for me. We got one out, and we've got Johnson in scoring position. So next at bat here, we've got Justin Upton. Going to hit that one over to second. That's going to go ahead and advance Johnson over to third. So while it wasn't the hit that I was looking for, it got the job done because now we've got Jason Heyward up at the plate. 2-2 count with 2 outs. That one rolls into right field, and that will allow Johnson to come home. So we're starting off the game here with an early 1-0 lead. So Heyward just getting it done for me, helping the team out. All right, now bottom of the first here. You think you can lay down that bunt span? Nope, not at all. Of course, we get him right there. That was just a poor bunt. A lot more power than it needed to be. Ryan Zimmerman up at the plate. All right, so I am kind of worried about this game. I mean, obviously there's a reason that the Nationals are up there here with a tremendous record of 8-3 as well. So I really can't take any lead that I get for granted at this point, nor should I be comfortable with anything. So in some cases, you know, you'll hear me say 1-0 lead. That's good. You know, I could just build on that. Really, that's not the type of philosophy I should be taking in this game. I mean, what I really should be thinking is, all right, I've got a 1-0 lead, but I'm going to keep playing this game as if I am down 1-0. So I'm very focused on things. Zimmerman striking out on the high four-seam fastball. All right, so now we're looking pretty here in the second inning. Freeman crushing this one. It is going to go into center field, and that is going to be a home run for us. So it is going to be a solo blast, but Freeman is going to be helping the team out, making it a 2-0 score. So I need that power hitting, especially since we are going up against the right-hander Zimmerman. All right, don't get confused, but you know, that's really going to allow my lefties to be able to utilize their power. So you got Freeman, McCann, Heyward, these guys, you know, can really crush it. And here's another home run. Wow. Well, at least this one took place a little bit later on in the inning, but Dan Uggla on the home run right there. I kind of knew just right from the beginning of this season that we were going to be seeing some big blasts out of Uggla, one of the best power-hitting second basemen in the game today. So kind of glad that he was able to go ahead and help my team out there. That's going to make it 3-0 now with the Braves on top of the Nationals here in inning number 2. Bryce Harper up at the plate. He's going to hit this one in the gap in left center. It's going to roll to the wall. We've got to hurry and pick it up and throw it on in. All right. So this is a dangerous situation for me to be in, but fortunately for me, Bryce Harper is not going anywhere. Still 3-0 now. All right, Justin Upton at the plate. He's going to hit this one. It's going deep. Justin Upton with a home run there. So 4-0 is the score. We're really pouring it on right here at the beginning of the game. So as I mentioned, this is the part, you know, where I'm sitting forward a little bit closer to the TV, just focusing a lot more, and it's paying off here in this game. So maybe I should just be doing this all the time, you know, instead of just sitting back with my legs up, just relaxing. But all right, we could be seeing a little bit more here out of this inning if we keep hitting like that. I mean, this is really bringing down the confidence of Zimmerman on the mound. So that makes it easier for me to be able to get hits like this. Not too surprised that we saw 2 in the same inning, but that's all right. Worth up at the plate here in the bottom of the third. He's going to get a hit into left field. All right, will anything come out of that? We got to wait and see. Here we go. Jordan Zimmerman, the pitcher. Going to be coming in now. Got to watch that bunt. Because I know in a lot of situations when you got a runner on first, yep, there it is. He's showing bunt. So I'm going to really make this one close. He's going to pull that one back. It's going to be a strike anyway. So Zimmerman probably didn't want to go ahead and pull the bat back. Going to throw it high and outside again to Zimmerman with that four-seam fastball. All right, so this is going to go down the first base line. Freeman over to Simmons to Uggla, who was on first. So, man, we really made Zimmerman pay for laying down the bunt right there as the Braves get a double play. I should have figured out how that one was scored. So, what would that been? A 3-6-4 double play? It's kind of weird. Anyway, I'd have to figure it out off the top of my head. Probably not the best idea, but Worth up at the plate again. This one going right back to me. A little hesitation right there by Uggla, but we still get the play at first. So another double play for the Braves. Top of the sixth now, Jason Heyward up at the plate. He's going to hit another one into right field, so Heyward gets another single for the Braves. All right, feeling good about this stuff, but all right, now we're going to take a look and see if Freeman can do anything. Dang it. Now the Nationals get a double play. So I guess we're trading double plays at this point. Oh, well. All right, we're still okay. I mean, we're up 4-0 here at this point, so I can let that stuff go. All right, still not going to relax right here. That one gets past Johnson and rolls into left field. All right, so man on first. All right, I could go ahead and answer back with a double play. I could see that happening right here. All right, so just 3 pitches later, I'm going to throw that changeup low and outside, but it kind of hovers over the middle, and that's going to get past Simmons. Runners on first and second now. Got to throw it over to third just to make sure that nobody tries anything. I mean, it is a computer, but I just have the habit of throwing over to third base. All right, again, 3 pitches later. This one, yeah, that would have been 3 pitches. Bases loaded right now for the Nationals. So with this, I'm going to have to go ahead and go to my bullpen because this is a dangerous position to be in. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in Roy Oswalt at this point, who has been very helpful for me in the games that I've been able to use him previously. So I think we'll be able to get out of this one. I mean, all I got to do is just make the computer hit the ball low, and then I could go ahead and just throw it home, get the out, and try and see if I can throw it over to first to be able to get the double play. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on with Roy Oswalt, just getting that ground ball right here to get us done and over with. Ryan Zimmerman up at the plate now. Did have that strikeout earlier. Going to throw this one low and inside. It's going to go for strike number 1. So Oswalt does have a number of pitches that he can select from, all of which I try to work on during my warm-up time rather than just focusing on one pitch. But that four-seamer is right where I need to be. Going to throw the curveball outside to Zimmerman. Oh, my gosh! A grand slam for the Nationals. You guys probably thought I was going to get the grand slam in this one because of what I'm going to name this video. But anyway, all right, I can't be too excited about this, of course, because this is going to tie the game up. So not what I needed out of Roy Oswalt right here. Very, very disappointed that he did let that go. Now, granted, I know at this point it is not all Roy Oswalt's fault, but still letting that home run go, I place the blame on him. 3-2 count now to Jason Worth, and he's going to get walked and head over to first base. So I give up the home run. Now I give up the walk. Roy Oswalt's going to have to redeem himself quick. Denard Span coming up. All right, remember he tried to lay down that bunt earlier. Didn't work for him, so he's going to try to do it again. Going to go with the sinker. Pulls it back. Smart call because that was way too low. It's going to be ball number 1. So we're in the bottom of the 7th, all tied up at 4. Going to try a fastball high. Ooh, and that hits him. But since he was laying down the bunt, it's still a strike. Going high and inside. That one is going to be a ball. So already kind of an interesting at bat here. 2-1 count. Denard Span showing bunt. Pulls back. That is ball 3. All right, so a 3-1 count. Fastball is kind of worn down pretty quick here for Roy Oswalt. That's a strike. Barely a strike, but it goes my way. I think the ump's just being a lot nicer to me. Okay. McCann's calling it high inside to Span. I'm going to do it again. And he fouls it. Now remember, if you foul it on 2 strikes, when you're bunting, it counts as strike 3. So Denard Span is going to be the first out. That one getting past Freeman. Dang it. All right. Bases loaded yet again. Not what I need. Oswalt struggling. All right, low and inside to Zimmerman. Ball 4 with the bases loaded. And I had a lot of those ones just right over the heart of the plate. And they just got called a ball, too, because they weren't right where they needed to be. I mean, it just drifted out of his hand. So Oswalt is done and over with. I mean, that was just a terrible outing by Roy Oswalt. Walking somebody for a run. That never happens with me. I mean, I just pitch right at him. All right, so Benjamin in here. That one's going to go high into center field. Worth is going to tag up and come home. So another run. But at least we get an out of that one. So Benjamin gets the job done, and that's the only run that we see. This one's going deep into right field. Is it enough? It is not. It's going to bounce off the wall. I'm going to go ahead and advance over to second base. All right. Now I've got Johnson with another double sitting at second. If this ends up like it did earlier, he's going to be coming home and make it a 1-run game. So this one goes into right. Johnson goes over to third. Not going to try to come home right there. I think that would have been kind of foolish for me. I definitely would have been out. Cannot misjudge that type of stuff. So Justin Upton getting the hit right here. Runners on first and third. Heyward up at the plate. 1 out, 2-0 count. The first strike here. What a diving stop. Wow. Now, I kind of was really not happy with that one, but here we are in the 9th inning, and Rafael Soriano, the closer for the Nationals, is going to be coming in, seeing if he can get the save. 2 outs, 0-1 count right here to Uggla. This one goes high, but not going to go for that far. Harper is there for the catch. And that is it. So we end up losing this one to the Nationals. Absolutely disappointed with Roy Oswalt. I know it wasn't completely him to get the bases loaded, but he's the person who I attribute this loss to. Not, of course, from the standpoint of statistics, but just a poor performance. Kind of have a short leash right now, too, with Oswalt. I'm even thinking about just going ahead and putting him on the training block, see if anybody would want to pick him up through a trade. That's just how frustrated I was with this game. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. More Atlanta Braves franchise coming up later on, because I'm going to want to get back to the top of the National League East. So I'm going to be working very hard to kind of make sure this loss doesn't hurt me out that much. But thanks again, you guys, for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget the contest going on where you can win the free Dunbar Snackbar t-shirt. All you have to do is just share this video or any others from the past week or for this next coming week, and it's all yours. So if I pick you out of random, I guess I should say, I don't want it to sound like if you hit the share button, you get a t-shirt for that. But you're entered in to win the t-shirt. But anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. You are phenomenal people. Do not forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.